Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.5 preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. We are still grinding our way towards Dark Empire, but we have some spies that we're going to send to Myrkr, because we might just invade Myrkr with our stealth units before I get them all killed. And right now we are going to take Relephon, because we need to stop the Hapans from doing whatever they're doing. I'm kind of hoping that Zinj will just lose their vengeance. That the AI will decide to attack the AI with the vengeance. So then Joshua. And then, you know, good stuff will happen. I like when good stuff happens. But we don't actually have any money right now for that.
What can I do?
So we can't build anything.
Can I help?
But I'm going to try to capture... Nope, you guys are just supposed to go for that. I'm going to try to capture these landing zones.
Enemy forces ahead.
Okay, so that's not going to get captured.
Moving out.
That's good to know.
Yes, right. Our allies to clear.
That's a lot of those vehicles. I will
Reporting.
send all these guys over towards this landing zone now. I'm going to try to focus on the AT-ATs. I'm not going to bring in our Jedi heroes yet.
Yes, sir.
If this guy gets over here, that's where the Jedi are going to go.
Roger. Location confirmed.
But I think we should be able to fairly easily take this planet.
Reporting in. Roger that.
I don't regret the risk with Dasani,
Form up.
or bottled water.
Awaiting order.
Okay, get these. I want this landing zone, please.
Where do you need me? Copy. Moving into
I'm not sure what's influencing it still. Maybe there's independent force spawners or something?
order acknowledged.
It looks like, okay, we are getting it now. Okay, so we're probably not getting this. Let's get AT-AT, XR-85, another AT-AT,
Way, sir.
a Juggernaut. We're kind of just looking like we're brute forcing,
Reporting.
or Bruce Forsything all the way over there. But the big thing is going to be this clump of water dragons.
Following your lead.
I copy. On my way.
Awaiting order.
Okay, this clump of water dragons, I guess they didn't send them all,
Take cover.
which is kind of okay with me.
Yes, sir.
Right, nobody needs to take cover over here.
Transport here.
And yeah, I won't send in the Jedi because this is
Coordinates received.
mostly not going to be a great place for them.
Open fire.
Juggernaut ready. Moving out. Moving.
I mean, if nothing else, the loss of Dasani really just shows that
Cannons
even having this giant clump of Jedi, it's not just like the Jedi are this
Yes.
insta-win button.
Cannons charged.
ready. Right
You have to be
away.
careful how you
Armed and
run
ready.
around with them, even if they are stealthy for those ones.
Armed and ready. Attack.
So really, it's just showing how well balanced everything is.
Fire.
Prepared to assist.
Oh, there's another
At your command.
group coming. I need to pull this XR-85 back.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Open fire.
No, that's down.
Attack that target.
I can cover
Well,
you. Ready.
we'll have to get those XR-85s back later.
Moving to coordinates.
I copy. Heading out.
Does someone else want to try?
Reporting. Attacking target.
Providing backup.
Fire at will.
Alright, I'll bring in Gun when we have this next landing zone.
Attacking.
I guess if I'd brought forward that AT-AT earlier,
Transport
the
here.
XR-85 would be
Blow
alive.
them away.
Does someone
Going.
else want to try?
But I didn't realize it wasn't moving.
Fire! Gotcha. Right behind you.
Transport ready. En route. Let's go.
Okay, we are on... It's quite a thick planet as far as structures go.
Sir, will do.
Okay, I'm gonna just bring Tavion in to help there. Just to make sure we don't get taken over by anything. Taken out by anything. Give our artillery some support. Alright, now we can get that.
Target acquired. Commencing attack. Armed and ready.
I'll have to just take down this turbo laser.
And ready.
Because otherwise, like if we went for the power gen, I think it'd probably take something down first. Right, you are going to go for the power gen. Whereas you guys are just going to go straight to the base.
Cannons charged.
Roger that. Attack.
Tavion, how you doing? Tavion's fine.
What are your orders? Attack! Fire!
Or, you know what, you guys can all just focus on the vehicles that are here, and then go into the main base, because the other AT-AT is going to be able to get this on the way out. There you go. Alright.
Destination set.
Form up.
Doesn't matter, because we got it anyways.
Fire.
But,
Heading out. Open fire.
nearly. Come on.
Attack that target.
There you go. Okay.
All out troops.
Awaiting orders. Proceeding.
That's a waste of missiles. We pay for those. Oh, it was
On
off.
my way. Copy. I copy. Moving out.
We,
Reporting.
no respect
As
for the
you
budget.
wish. Attack that target. Yes, sir. Transport here.
You hate to see it.
Transport ready. Right away.
Okay, they got it.
Have you come seeking vengeance?
Tavion, you were supposed to stop that from happening.
At once.
Juggernaut
I
ready.
left you babysitting. You had one job.
Attacking target.
This was being stupid, sir.
Copy that.
Oh,
Well,
how I
okay,
wish
just
could
stand there and think about what you did. Or didn't do.
Fire at will.
Or failed to prevent from doing.
Awaiting your orders. Attacking target.
We'll clear the way for you. Heading out.
Well, I think we
Attacking.
have at least most of the important stuff here. No, that's just the tower. That's not anything else.
Congratulations.
There's gonna be some vehicles running around the map, though. I think I get anything out of this.
Ready. Blow them away. Ready.
Reporting.
Okay, Tavion, you got that.
That's right. I know you are near.
She can handle that, but now that that's all gone, okay, there we go. That's better. Lost more than I would have liked there. But, oh well. Compared to what it could have been, not the worst. I'm gonna move you back. Roche, we're gonna try to hold off. But I don't have any money this time, though we do have everything we built last time, or we should. But I need to start making some kind of forward progress against Maldrude. Like, you can't just turtle to victory against Cruel. Like, you can increase your own resources that way, which is kind of what we're doing, and then, like, once you hit a certain amount, then you can, like, the relative difference will matter less. But, don't have a lot of our build stuff, or a lot of the build pads,
Affirmative,
and we don't
sir.
have field bases.
Scout trooper reporting.
Yeah, we'll have to just move back from here.
We've located
Although
the
if we can hold this, even though there's no
ready to go. Commander.
turrets, no, I don't think we can. Can we do that? I can try. We can try. But I want these turrets specifically. I don't think we can hold this. Between the bikes and the artillery and the lack of money. Maybe if we can loop around with all this stuff.
We secured a ready, sir.
base is under attack. We've been paid. We'll follow orders.
Alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna try to get to the artillery with these, but they're not really anti-vehicle, so
Commander. Keep going.
I can maybe distract some stuff.
Ready to fight.
Ready.
We secured
Enemy
the build
in
pad.
range. Roger that. Copy.
We're combat ready. We secured a build pad. Lock and load. We're
Okay,
attacking
if I can
you
just
with
get
a-
up to these,
We've lost
then
the build
all
pad.
of our vehicles together,
Armor ready.
or all of our infantry together can
Lost the build pad.
win the rest.
Just give me a target. Open fire.
Okay,
We'll cover the
cool.
Attack that target. Following your lead.
Destroyed.
Okay, now we just kind of
Attacking target.
try to win with sheer numbers of rockets going into the anti-infantry stuff, which I think that'll work.
Affirmative. Firing. Charge. Engaging enemy. Scanning target. Moving to fire. Targeting. Over there. New coordinates. In my sights. Take out that rebel scum. Enemy in range.
Supporting allied units.
Rotate. Attack. Fire.
I guess yeah, go for the Juggernaut first because it might decide to run forward and run everyone over.
Watching for enemy fire.
Move into position.
Supporting allied units.
We are active.
Armed and
There we go.
ready. Fire
All right, I think we're actually gonna hold.
Destroyed.
We're in the drop zone area, but I think it makes more sense to keep going forward at this point rather than giving up. Yeah, because okay,
and ready.
that's
Unit destroyed.
Reporting in.
Watching the sky, sir. Flag pod ready. Flag pod ready and
Unit
awaiting
destroyed.
orders.
Answering your call. We'll move as long as we're paid.
could have lost more there
Target acquired. Your command. Let's
because I was afraid of the bombing run, but I was hoping we had a little bit more time before it.
Unit destroyed.
weapons
I
armed.
was hoping we could just push to the
To attack.
landing zone before then.
Cannons charged. This way.
Okay,
Over there.
drive over these bikes and then just
Destination
run home.
set.
Roger that. Moving out.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be held.
Proceeding. Copy. Attack. On my way.
Do you have any?
Moving
No,
out.
those are all AA
I'll
turrets.
copy.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Power generators destroyed.
Too much in reserve there.
We have been defeated.
Rip. Away she goes. Yeah, we got a lot, but it wasn't quite enough.
System lost.
Nearly enough. They had the last of their stuff on the map, but all right. So this is just going to be the edge of our territory for now. Camp is just, it's going to be another New Republic attack, but I don't really care. Like, I don't want them to do that, and that's just a waste of all of our stuff. I'll pull you out. Because you probably make more sense back here.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay. Again, I'm confident. Oh, I should have canceled Valaduzia. Am I gonna go for the Hapens from Aldrud first?
There they are.
I'd like to see what the Hapens have, because we might have to take out the Hapens before I can effectively go from Aldrud. If we can take out the Hapens, then that's like both of those lines, including the stuff that are currently trying to hold off the Hapans, can just go for Maldrude. Like, then Maldrude can have to deal with everything we own. So that's the... That'd be the main reason to go for the Hapans first.
IPV reporting.
I'm hoping that this doesn't cancel the construction of the Valaduja. Because it's very inconsistent on when it does and doesn't cancel stuff. So we're about to drop probably the rest of this nebula. But like, this is... You know how effective this would have been if this fleet just went and like killed Delvardis right now? Can you imagine if the New Republic would just take these massive fleets they had and throw them at Delvardis instead of us?
Awaiting orders. Instructions received.
Destroy.
Instead, now they're attacking us, and they're just gonna...
It's as good as gone.
They're gonna lose some of their planets to Delvardis.
Boat here.
Cruiser reporting.
Or they'll win and take the planet, but then I'll still be sad because I want them to kill Delvardis instead.
Copy.
Really, I want the New Republic to work for me. Because I think it's genuinely not in their interest to
Copy.
take me out right now.
The ion cannon banks. Awaiting orders. We're going in.
But I'm just gonna go for the endurance next.
Copy. Awaiting
Okay,
command.
let's bring forward these happy little fellows.
Draw their fire.
Yes, General. Carrick Commander here. Carrick en route.
I've detected.
Alright, go for bombers.
Formation.
I copy. Getting a lock.
Tightening up.
I think they're being
Draw their fire.
kept in check with the endurance. No. Some of them might be group moved with it. Not all of them. But that's...
One on me.
What? 39 up, I think?
Intercepting.
All sections at your command, my lord.
That's it. Scratch one.
Star Destroyer ready.
Narrowing position.
39, 44, or 43.
I got him. Engaging the enemy.
At least once that
Copy.
actually
Got
dies.
reporting. Launching
All
attack.
sections at your command, my lord. Fire at will. Reporting. Understood.
The Carracks are actually pretty good against
Destroy the ion cannon.
Mon Cal stuff, because they do have good ion cannons.
Attacking. Yes, sir. Bomb
I'll
the
take care of
ion
this.
cannons.
All sections at your command.
You were just going to
my
keep
lord.
going for the MC-80.
Engaging the enemy. Super Star Destroyer ready. What are your orders? All sections at
Returning to your position.
And actually the
Batteries online. Direct
the
fire
VSD
at
ones are going to be
target.
good in this too, because they're going to just bypass the shields.
All batteries commence firing.
Okay, go for the MC-75 next. Ooh, you won't die because... Well, it depends on where that comes in from, actually.
All sections
Maybe
at
it
your
will.
command, my lord.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Bombers, just go for the next MC-90. Go for that MC-90.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, that elite or that endurance should now be open.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Okay, let's bring our dreadnoughts in.
Firing turbo releases. At your command, my lord.
HV gun now on you.
Cannon firing. Super
I'm not sure if that'll actually finish that job. It should. Might be a little bit under, actually. Yeah, just the 2 hard points. Okay, I can leave that alone, though. I don't need to kill that endurance. It's just taking up pop.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Rockets away.
Carrick Commander here. Come about. Super Star Destroyer ready.
Weapons ready. Attack
All right,
position.
you're gonna finish that.
All sections at your command, my lord. Engaging the enemy.
Tightening up.
Engaging the enemy. Yes, sir.
Okay, where's
Missiles at the ready.
our ISD?
Under control.
There's our ISD. We have Stars to Heaven
Targeting.
going for the what's left of this. Okay, they're starting to bring in the next group, but like I wish you wouldn't.
All sections Ession.
Just stop.
Reporting.
I copy. Reporting.
Like
That target.
you don't need to.
Ready for battle.
You've made your point,
Pressing the attack.
I guess. We'll say. You haven't. Your point sucked,
Superstar.
and I'm glad you didn't make it.
Ready for battle.
The only problem is going to be if we get overwhelmed by fighters at this point, though.
All sections Ession.
Pursuing enemy forces.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MC90s again.
He's headed your direction.
They won't have a full 300. Okay, there we go. Don't get the engines. Don't worry about the engines.
Superstar destroyer.
If we have to fight these guys again later, that's fine. Which SSDs does Ariado have again? So they have the Asserter as their main one, and they also have a Bellator. They have a pocket and a full. Yeah, it canceled the Valadusia. Damn it. I think? Yeah, it did. That's real annoying. Okay, so we can see what they have on Myrkr. That's a lot, and it's not something that I want to send after, or send Jedi after if they have INTs. I guess it's not as bad as the Vorks if I just get some AA. But it's still not ideal. Alright, what are you? You have 267. You can take another ISD here.
Out.
I'm going to take... So this is... Tector. This is an ISD-2. A comms battlecruiser. I'm going to put the comms battlecruiser with the rest of the carriers. Nope. That is. And I don't know where they're saying all that enemy fleets are approaching from. How did Maldrude get trapped in Myrkr? I think they came through Obrasky. It was like through here or through here, and then I took the planet they were on. Like I think they had Lantillies, Obrasky, Myrkr. Then I took Obrasky back. And they're really proving to be more trouble than they're worth there. TBH. So that's actually got to be the Yavithans that are coming in. That warning was just for. We got the audio. Enemy fleet approaching. God, Ariado is just really taking over down there. How is the legitimacy looking? Ariado has 24%. I mean, it doesn't help that Zinj and Maldrude have 0. Should just make them turn off at that point. Slowly degrade. Like I'd like to have this back corner. But they're not actually taking these planets from me. That I have so generously offered up. Like this is what I want. I want that vengeance down. They're making it so hard to get to the next integration. Because we have to kill a Bellator and we have to kill Grunger for...
Construction complete.
Right? Ariado has Delvardis and Balin. It doesn't say they have an Asserter, but I think they do. Yeah, oh no, Ariado doesn't. I think they lost the Asserter in Resolve or something? I don't know. We need to kill Grunger and the Bellator for that, for Maldrude. Alright, but I do need to see planet before I attack.
Tactical battle imminent.
Well, at least there's some nice ground units we can kill.
The enemy is approaching.
We not? Okay, there we go.
Weapons ready.
Interdictor. Something good is happening.
We are victorious.
Thank you, Empire at War. And not even that great. I'm gonna pull some of these out and give them to you. Which one played Cheruba?
Tactical battle imminent.
Come on.
Allegiance moving
Just-
to destination.
Battle imminent.
Stuff is not cooperating. At least we'll be able to take out a chunk of Hapen forces here. I need the spy to go to Hapes that just finished.
All crew accounted for.
Alright, let's go for the neutron there.
Cannon firing.
Allegiance moving to
Let's
destination.
move out. Moving into position.
Alright, there's Hellscream, Envoy of Wrath, Endeavor,
Awaiting
Impetus somewhere in here. This is Impetus.
Your orders.
Yes.
Directing all fire on the launch.
Probably should have put in that,
Destroyer awaiting orders.
those Lancers.
Ready to update orders. Locking on target.
But I think we can focus down these Battle Dragons.
Destroyer awaiting orders. They will
It's always good to kill Hapen Battle
To
Dragons.
attack.
Unless you're playing as Hapes, then don't do that. But you know what? Don't listen to me. Don't let me tell you what to do.
We'll
If that's what you want to do,
cruiser operational.
Charging generator.
then do it.
Take
I
out the
I
iron
can't
box.
recommend it in good conscience. Let's see what these little fighters want to do.
Destroyer ready.
Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
Okay, let's let's try to take out the neutron.
Disabling their engines. Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
Reporting.
We get the engines. We get those.
Awaiting orders.
I feel like this.
Gaining on the enemy.
Yeah, I think we have to just take out
Operational commander.
these engines.
Disabling their
Nope.
engines.
And get it. Well, at least got most of that, and there will be some ground units coming in, so it's not all a loss.
Construction.
Let's see what we want to do with this money. Like we're still slowly grinding that out. We're gonna get Thunder's
Vehicle
Applause.
in production.
We're gonna
Training soldiers.
keep building up some other ground units.
Unit in production.
Let's go to camp. I'm going to try this again.
Building under
Now we'll
construction.
cancel it this time if I need to. Then let's throw in Show Enough.
In production.
Let's do Ankle
Vehicle in
Chopper.
production.
Let's do Teardrop of Endor. Moff Ship Jr.
Constructing Unit.
If we end up doing a ground invasion, I'll have to cancel some stuff probably.
Construction complete.
Okay, what's this? 833. I do want to leave Terephon as like a release valve. But if I try to go over here, I want to see everything.
Unit in production.
I should probably just get a hypervelocity gun on this one. What do we see in here? We can't see the ground because you're just space. But that's actually good enough for my purposes. I'm gonna just go over this way.
Shuttle en route.
New Republic and Narshada, Vondark. Aldrude took New Alderaan. That's again not what we want to see. This is 320 and this is 214 now. I think I need to put you back there. And I'm gonna try to take Ession.
Cruiser ready.
Let's just see what's over there.
Moving to coordinates.
Meldrew took Mintuine as well?
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, cool. Because if we can try to just take this back corner, then that actually makes defenses a bit easier. And we can just wear down Meldrew. If they start getting worn down by the New Republic as well, maybe? We're running out of other factions to help us.
Order confirmed. All out. Coming around.
But this is Dagger of Vengeance.
Position your command.
We have elves everywhere. We have Bellum to Talus. We have Do I Have Fighter Support? Please don't blow me up.
Order acknowledged.
Heading to
And is
destination.
Navan?
Carrier standing
No, this is
by.
just a Tonfal.
Commander, reporting in. Roger that.
Copy that. Fire!
Form up.
So, you know, maybe we'll...
out of formation.
Ooh, okay, never mind.
Destroyer here.
Weapons ready, sir.
I
Roger.
forgot their garrisons would be a thing.
Bomber standing by.
I copy.
Our engines are disabled.
Nowhere to run.
Reporting.
Engaging the enemy.
Star
Well, that's
Destroyer
unfortunate.
standing by.
Getting
That's
a
real
rocket
sad,
launcher.
ain't it?
Roger that. Close day in
Yes,
formation.
Commander. Await
Target
orders.
locked.
Nope, I want all the bombers in there.
Sir,
Awaiting
We
your
already
orders.
asked for
Awaiting your
sir.
command. Engaging the
awaiting
Okay.
orders. Escort carrier
Get
standing
Your
on,
command, sir.
get on board.
Commander, our target priority is the laser cannons. Reporting in.
What I really need to do, in preparation for
Form up.
Kazoo being in the office during recordings, is have a little interstitial for when I need to take him out.
We already
Because I probably will need to, like, pause the stream for, like,
open fire. Escort carrier
10 minutes during those periods,
Reporting.
so I can take him outside. And then it's just a picture of Kazoo that says, "Sorry, I had to pee," and with, like, elevator music of some kind. That's where all the views will come from. That's the business plan going forward. It's Kazoo. Kazoo having to pee. After this episode, spoiler alert, I'm going to be getting Kazoo out of the box, and I'm going to be taking him out to pee, and then we're going to record another episode with him in the room. I know what you're thinking. This has never happened before. How could it work? How could it possibly work? But we're going to try it.
Moving to destination. Construction.
And that's what you get if you come to the Twitch recordings.
Construction complete.
You know what? I think this SPMAT is doing a lot of work right there. But I'm gonna have to move it.
Moving to
Tactical
coordinates.
battle imminent.
Okay, this is what I was partially afraid of. I will just unfortunately cancel some stuff. And some things. Mostly stuff, though. Okay, that should hopefully be enough to hold them off. I'd really love to just get Myrkr out of there.
Glad you're on our side. For the Emperor.
You mysteriously get 1,000 subs whenever Kazoo appears. Look, I'm going to choose to believe the implication there is that Kazoo is secretly
As
rich,
you wish.
which I would love. That would be
Need more troopers like
that would be really helpful for like the family finances,
Reporting in.
because I feel like
Coordinates.
he could pay our mortgage at that point.
Copy that. This way.
We secured a build pad. Turret constructing.
Form up. Move.
Not that other people are donating
Right
for his
away.
cuteness,
Copy that.
but that
Heading out.
he is in fact financially
En route.
solvent.
We secured
Yes,
a build
sir.
pad.
Especially since he like
Constructing.
Where are we needed? Orders
he doesn't shed, but he does need to go to the groomer, and
Turret constructing.
that's an expense.
Form up.
He needs to. What I'm saying is that 6-month-old puppy really needs to learn to pull his own weight.
Fall out, troops.
I want, yeah, I do want Kazoo to be my sugar puppy. Why wouldn't I? I don't want anyone else to be my sugar puppy. I don't have any other puppies. If it's gonna be anyone, it's gotta be him.
Construction complete.
Moving.
On secondary position.
ready to support.
Alright. We got the. I was worried about the INTs, but we're
Transport
we're
here.
doing okay on that
Yes,
front.
Commander.
Transport ready.
Turret constructing.
Ready. Attacking.
Okay, you guys have to just try to hold this off. Okay, now pull back.
Construction complete.
Systems online.
But this week has been great, because like Kazoo has been a picky eater, which, I mean, I can't judge him for, because I'm a well-known picky eater. Grew up especially as a picky eater. So who am I to judge? But it was concerning because he would just like, he would not eat his food a lot of the time. Like, we were lucky, we'd get through a day and be like,
Ready. Let's go. Keep going.
if he ate, if he ate a third of a cup, that was a good day. And everything online is like, oh, well, you just got to put it down, and then eventually they'll realize that that's all they're getting, and they're not going to let themselves starve. But there were a lot of instances of him, like, doing the empty stomach bile vomit overnight. So we started experimenting with other food for him, and we found, like, he liked Purina, so we started giving him that, and, like, the general advice is that you... like mix in a little bit every day until you fully replace. So you do, like, for example, 3/4 old food, 1/4 new food, and then you kind of reduce that, or like over whatever time period makes sense, like whichever amount into the next amount. Do we have anything less here? Okay, I think I have to just go for the Jedi there. But he would start, so once he got the new food, he just started picking out his old food, putting it on the ground, and eating the new food. So we gave up on that, and we just, like, went full of the new food. Because he seemed to be telling us something with that. Okay, I think it does make sense to just get this before anything else happens. And if they try to fight their way out and they go to rejoin, whatever. If they use it against Greater Maldrude, that's even better. Or against Warlord Zin, that's even better. Then I have the planet back and we don't have to leave another fleet right there. We can keep pushing out.
Ready. Squad, move out.
The only thing is, I needed AA.
At once. Oh.
Yes. Ready for battle.
Roger. Squad, advance.
Constructing.
Reporting in.
Roger that.
Because all the units they have here are A.
On our way, sir.
Alright, poor puppies. Get out of there.
Do you fear me?
So many little kazoos.
This is fun.
Alright,
Construction complete.
there you go.
Construction complete.
Yes, master.
Yeah, we'll have to just get a bunch of AA build pads in there.
I don't care about your situation.
Inbound.
It will be over quickly.
Support order
Is
acknowledged.
this
Boom.
all there is to it? So this is the power.
Like, considering we just got the full week of income, I'm more than happy to spend that on
We secured a build
on build pads and field bases and stuff on this. Like, we'll get more money out of it.
Fulfill your duty. Fool.
What are we looking at? Just some 2Ms, no INT4s yet.
I guess you needed to see it for yourself.
The more infantry we have with us, the less concerned I am about needing needing AA.
ready to assist.
Continuing mission.
On our way, sir.
Who is this? This is Starkiller, Dark Apprentice.
Let's go.
Oh,
Show me the power
Okay.
within you.
We've lost a build pad.
Roger that.
What are you doing? You were proud of your pitiful skills? You're useless. I will eliminate.
Tavion, can you get that?
Are you calling me weak?
Oh crap! I just canceled it.
I will not
You
lose.
should know who you're dealing with.
Okay, let's get everyone out of
Is
here.
that all?
We will defeat the Jedi and rule the galaxy.
Warm up.
So you are.
I shouldn't have given any orders.
Warm up. Check your side.
We'll get them next time.
Be quiet. Next.
For the Empire. Coming in. We secured a build pad. Cover me.
So. You
Okay.
have a death wish.
They are trying to zoom around us, but this is what the AA turret's for. Just got to get over here. There we go.
I've wasted my time.
Okay. This afternoon we also had the first
Dare to resist?
inspection of the basement,
This is your end.
where it was they were inspecting mostly the plumbing, but also a bit of the framing, because the framing is mostly done. There's one wall that still needs to be done, and the dream situation is them being like, "Oh, this is great. You can just do whatever you want now," and we've revoked all code requirements for your basement specifically. They didn't do that, but like, part of the issue is just having an older house where
So this is the power Master foretold.
We've lost a build pad.
things that are required now were not required then.
Stand aside.
And sometimes you get kind of grandfathered in, but other times, no.
It will be over.
So, like, it's impossible for our ceiling to be legally high enough, but because our basement was already, like, kind of finished,
You're in my way.
and, like, there's no way it's getting any better, they were gonna just give us a pass on that. Like, we can't dig it down, and we can't dig it up, because that's where the rest of the house is.
Let's go.
But we gotta now wait and see if the bulkheads we have in around the HVAC are gonna be a problem. Because I don't even know if they say no what we can do. Because like, we can't make them any bigger. The house just doesn't physically work that way.
There they are.
I'm ready. You're too slow. Let's begin. Yes.
Like, maybe they'll just tell us like no bulkheads. But then it's like, okay, it's still just as finished, and it's still the exact same height. So it's very confusing.
The weak will die.
Anyways, that's the basement update.
How's this? There. This will end it.
Okay, let's get over to the structures.
One shot, one kill.
I think we're mostly done with the air power.
Reinforcement point contested.
What are you doing? Stand.
So
You
hopefully
should know who you're dealing with.
hopefully we can just get to the structures now. Hello, Chaos?
It will be over quickly.
Reinforcement point contested.
There won't be a
What is, like, it looks like this is flying weirdly.
Is this all there
There
is
you
to
go.
it?
Alright. You're not a Jedi. You're a Jedi. A dark side force user.
Give in to your anger.
Alora, where's Tavion? Yeah, you got, that's what I wanted you to do.
Your
Perfect.
plan worked.
Come on, good. Watch out for our enemy.
Alright, they've got a bunch of stuff going around.
Be quiet. Not a bad time for a hunt.
The sun sends
Is he saying for a hunt or a hut?
student.
Like, I don't know what would constitute a bad time for a hut.
Death wish.
I sense your presence.
Anytime it's not breakfast? Can't imagine what else it would mean. Davion. I guess you can finish that off. Starkiller, go and get that.
Congratulations.
There we go.
You must be joking.
I mean, as far as the stuff that's like actually done now, I'm very happy with it. So, framing is nearly done, assuming it all gets to stay. Plumbing's done. Assuming it all gets to stay.
The Jedi will be wiped out.
Are they going to start shooting this? I know this could be a waste of money, but I took the chance.
Construction complete.
You were only in my way.
Join us. How pathetic.
Moving to secondary position.
No, we wouldn't be allowed to.
Many things as well.
We wouldn't be allowed to jack up the main floor.
You cannot hide from me. I will find you.
Even aside from the fact that we in no way can afford to do that, it would not be possible in our house.
You too will learn to serve Tavion. You have become one of us.
I guess you need to see.
I need to sell this so I can
You won't get us.
get an AA turret there.
Right behind you. Get back out there. Hit the dirt now!
I don't care about your situation.
Construction complete.
Okay.
So this
Well,
is the
that's more of that.
power Master foretold.
Ready yourself.
I'm ready. You're nothing. I must hurry.
Okay, can we get to this other landing zone? Like, we have all of these guys,
Fulfill your duty.
or all these
Someone's getting awfully angry, aren't they?
turrets.
Reinforcements. Order, sir. Right away.
Are you calling me weak-minded?
You were proud of your pitiful skills?
Okay. I don't know if they're gonna take any field bases out, or add any field bases of their own.
The power within you.
We can go here now. Please don't build your own field bases.
Are you afraid?
What are you doing? I will.
I'm not sure who's doing the snuffling there. I think
This.
I used the right guy. We might have to just get anti-infantry turrets for everywhere. Okay, Alora, you're gonna have to go up there. I think we're gonna capture this with you. There we go, perfect. Waffle Fries is asking, have you made a video on youtube.com/Corey's Datapad on the Second Galactic Civil War? I've done a couple that touch on it. I think like the most Second Galactic Civil War focused video I did was one of my first ones about Corellia's various rebellions.
Beginning construction.
So, kind of.
We're moving out.
Cleared for departure.
Brigade standing.
But I haven't done one of the like full-on animated breakdowns. I think we might just
Building started.
take
Beginning construction.
Terephon. Yeah. Why not do that? After all, why don't I deserve it? We can have all of this stuff.
Allegiance moving to destination.
Okay, let's check Kuat. Because we can build some stuff there.
Unit in production. Unit in production.
Okay, these are both patrons.
Vehicle
Okay.
in production.
We have Spirit of Warspite there, and we have the wall. Let's see.
Unit in production.
Vehicle in production. Constructing unit. Unit cancelled.
Let's get Retreat in our Hour of Triumph. And then over on Bilbringy, we will get Pokey.
Constructing unit.
We'll get Hammer
Vehicle in
Tongue.
production.
Maxilla. We will get
Vehicle in
Raptor,
production.
Leviathan, Strikenike,
Constructing unit.
and Ascension.
Vehicle in production.
Here we go. Which means I think we need to get the hypervelocity gun on each of these planets that Hapes can attack, which is a little expensive, but it's kind of just the way things have to be. Okay, let's ruin Hapes Day. Okay, this is the moment we knew would come. Prakith, they can deal with it. The Hapans are pretty much dead over here.
Incoming.
So,
Ion cannon firing.
Fixing course.
like, I kind of do want to just leave Terephon open.
Let's go. We shall be there shortly.
I think that makes the most sense long term.
Station keeping.
So from here, we just jump out to Roku.
Ready. Loading ordnance.
Battle cruiser operational, Commander.
Standing by.
Not to be confused with the like Fire TV alternative.
Fire for maximum effect.
Heavy Star Destroyer.
But Envoy of Wrath,
awaiting
you are
orders.
okay. Eminent Domain, you're okay.
Star cruiser here.
Our Venators are okay.
Heavy Star Destroyer.
Because, yeah, I think we'll just keep spies on Terephon and Hapes perpetually.
Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
And whenever they move units away from Hapes to Terephon, we kill them.
Narrowing position. Eliminating target.
White Star Alliance has lots of Star Destroyer variants. Technically not variants. They are the patron units, so the name units that I'm using for the campaign. The thing that I had that like spawns them in when they're built, that wasn't working for this campaign properly because it was the first draft of that script back in November.
They will be
I feel like this campaign could just last a whole calendar year. I feel like that's when we turn off Cruel.
primary target.
If it goes a calendar year, that's when Cruel goes off. Because, yeah, we can go from here to Roku... Rockwell. Yeah, and then we can
Tactical battle imminent.
just hold. World War Buff is asking, will TR ever get to the major Second Galactic Civil War content? So yeah, we will be covering up till about 45 ABY, like to the end of Crucible in Thrawn's Revenge. Over time. We're not quite there yet, but that is the plan.
Right away.
Palpatine can go in.
Moving to sector.
That guy can go in. Enterprise can go in. Just one more thing can go in. I think this is, yeah, easily doable.
Heading out.
Cataclysm. Rond.
All out.
Location confirmed.
Fly Swatter. Missiles. What
Location
missiles?
confirmed.
Shadowy Dusk.
Let's go.
Baby Dreadnought. Baby Dreadnought. Northumbria.
Let's go.
Apocalypse.
No problem.
Location confirmed.
Launch Retirement. Okay, we can just put everyone in. Almost.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Like,
Yes, Commander.
it's even somewhat likely
On
that
target.
some of the Second Galactic Civil War stuff would come before the Yuzon Vong War.
Targeting.
Awaiting your orders.
Waiting orders. All fighters attack.
Because we have a lot of the Corellian content. We have some of the Galactic or Second Galactic Civil War content. A lot of the known galaxy stuff doesn't change a huge amount.
Firing.
Reporting in.
TIE squadron here. Ready to receive orders.
And as far as like starting in earlier progressives go, it doesn't really mean like we don't need to cover the Yuzon Vong War to have some of the
Roger that.
ability to form some of those later factions, or for the Corellians to come in. And if we start, like, if you start in the later eras, like if you start in like 35 or 40 ABY,
Destroyer here.
then we don't need to worry about the Vong anyways,
TIEs reporting in.
because they are already gone.
Getting a
I copy.
That's where it's nice that they all just got on a different planet and left,
Star Destroyer standing by.
Another run.
Star Destroyer reporting.
instead of just being a
I've got him.
kind of weird way to resolve the galaxy's problems.
Commander. Awaiting orders.
Okay, I'm gonna need to get some of these over.
Pack a punch.
Awaiting your
He's
orders.
headed your direction. Active. Orders, sir.
Okay, hopefully the bombers don't cause too much of a kerfuffle on that.
Eliminating target.
Your command, sir. Commander. Attacking target.
Alright, we have powered weapons on in that.
Reporting in.
Interceptors, I'm gonna need you to come over here.
Reporting.
Narrowing
Roger
position.
that. Attacking.
Okay, now we just focus down on the battle dragons.
Destroyer here.
Target locked.
Copy.
Always battle dragons, all the time.
Attack
Our
that
primary engine
target.
system is down.
We lost engines, but I'm not planning to go anywhere.
Rockets
Our
away.
launch is gone. We've got them on scope.
I've spotted.
Okay, get that one.
Ready for command.
These fighters need to come over.
For the Roger that.
Bombers.
Attack
Go for
your
the mist.
Reporting.
Alright, I'm gonna keep our firing team of ISDs on the battle dragon.
Fire.
There we go.
Open fire. Attack that target.
Watch your back.
Attacking target.
Okay.
Fire at will.
Watch him. He's coming around.
I'm feeling slightly better about where we are now.
Squad, move in.
Commencing attack run.
Targeting.
I can't force
My scopes are jammed.
I can't force Dark Empire.
Yes, sir. Interdictive.
I have to
Taking fire.
I have them.
accept that the
We're moving out.
better we're doing in general, the better of an ability we'll have
Getting alarm.
to get to Dark Empire.
Awaiting your
He's
command.
about to be destroyed.
Squadron standing by. Target locked. Yes, Commander.
Narrowing position.
Do I have fighters?
The fastest way to Dark Empire
Take care of this.
Commander here.
is success.
Weapons online.
Your command, sir. Our target
Alright.
priority is the laser cannons. Firing.
Changing course to intercept.
Engaging the enemy.
Acquiring
Commander.
target.
He's headed your direction.
Reporting in. Our primary target is those ion cannons.
Okay, keep going.
We've got them on scopes.
I've been
Roger that.
hit.
Form up.
My scopes are jammed.
Destroyer
Engines
here.
are malfunctioning.
Your orders.
Alright, so
Well generators online.
that just leaves
Generator is offline.
Hapes itself over here. There is still that other little cluster of Haven planets next to the New Republic, between us and the New Republic, and Corellians, I guess.
Destroy that
But that's not really too much of a problem.
Maximum unit capacity.
Reporting. Open fire.
Fire at
Returning
will.
to your
Target locked.
position.
Intercepting.
Ready for battle.
Like there's still the whole
Star Destroyer standing
giant fleet on Hapes, but I think the plan we have with Roku and everything, that'll work.
Victorious.
But we lost Thrawn's retirement and an Ebulon B. But that was worth the price of admission. So we are going to take Roku, we're going to take Lantillies, and hopefully also take Garros. Then we can also go for Roche. Because, yeah, if we have Lantillies in there, then we have a lot of closed spaces. So I think this is a good plan to move forward with. But it will be for next time. We're going to keep doing one more episode. But for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. And I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.